Hey, this is another tribute to Ozzy. This is Black Sabbath this time. We're going to do a few different Black Sabbath songs, some of the fun, cool riffs. So if we look at Paranoid, we got... So it kind of turns out kind of cool for this instrument, you know. So we got the same kind of power chord that he would use. He would have been way up on the 12th fret of the big strings of the guitar, but that's the same chord as we have here. And what he does is he hammers in on the G string in this case, from the 2 to the 4 right as he hits the chord. So we want to bar these two 2s, and we want to not really be able to hear these other strings. So we want to kind of like have that angle going where you're muting the bottom 2, but you got the 2 big ones as a power chord kind of thing. So we're going to go. We do that 3 times. So and then we're going to go. So that's 2 to 4 in the G, 3 in the B, and little 1 open. So you can kind of plant these 2 and just hammer this one in. It makes it a little easier. So. Okay, so that'll be. So you can get your little finger picking workout too. Now you could go. He kind of did a riff kind of like that. Sometimes he'd mix it up. But I thought for this instrument it might work out nicely just to go. Makes it a little different, you know. So 2, 3, eh. Let's try it a little slower. 3, 4. Okay, when we get into the verse, we're gonna hit that chord a whole bunch of times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3. So it's like 16 total, and then we have 8 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're gonna come down to this one, open G with the 3rd fret of the B string. Then we go back to that D power chord. So this is the E power chord. 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then this power chord is open in 3. Back to the D, back to the E. And then you can hit those bottom 3 12s and slide it down. So that's fun. Let's slow that down a little bit. 3, 4. Okay, then there's other parts like hold that, C, D power chord, back to that, chugging along on the E, E, C, D, E. Okay, so that's Paranoid. Okay, let's move along. Let's do Into the Void. Okay, so that's a great riff. Now what they did is they had detuned a step and a half all the way down to C sharp, all the strings. So that's how they got this grungy sound going on this tune, Into the Void from Masters of Reality. Okay, so we got, so this is a D minor pentatonic with the flat 5th blues scale. So you got open 3, and then open 1, 2, and then 3 on the 2nd string. And then we're gonna pivot from this 2 on the G string. 2, 2, 2, 1, and then we end on that 1 on the G string. So not only does this scale have the pentatonic with the flat fifth, but it has that extra chromatic on the other string. So it's kind of like a deluxe blues scale. You got the double chromatic going on there. Okay, so let's look at this riff again. We got 0-3, 0-1, 2-3, 2-2, 2-1, 1. Now we're gonna go. So this is a hammer-on pull-off, easy enough. But we have to wait a little bit before we do the pull-off part. And we go quickly to that 3 on the D string. So it's 3 times that. And then the G string again. We're going to hammer on, open to 1, and then to the 1 down here in the second string. And then we do this one again. 0-1, open, big 3. So. See that? Da-dum, dee, da-dum. And then we go D, C, so that was just a 2-0-3 and a 2-0-2, D power chord to C, and then we're gonna have B flat to C to A, and then we're back. Okay, great tune, Into the Void. And so this is interesting. So they detuned down to C sharp. So this version I did it in, I just used the D, the natural D of this instrument. So we're almost into that low tuning that they had. So for what that's worth. Okay, moving along, let's look at the song Black Sabbath. So we got an E to start with, big 2. We got 4 in the G. And that's that flat fifth, that really weird sounding note. So you really sell that 3 right there. So that's the first song on the first album. Really wicked kind of a riff. Check that one out if you haven't heard that in a while. Here's one I like, Sweet Leaf. Okay, so that's 2-2 on the G, and then 3-2-1 on the B. Go back to the 2, and then 1-3. All right, so rest in peace, Ozzy. Thanks for all the great music, Black Sabbath. We love y'all. Gonna be a little tab with this. We'll talk to y'all soon.